Hey, everybody. How are you? And welcome to our incredible Tuesday Business Growth Insights. Now, just bear with me while I do my phone and check to see that I'm live in all the places where I'm meant to be live. How are you? I hope your week is going very well. We have a little bit of a treat for you today, which is going to be fun. There's a little bit. I love doing things a little bit different. Whoops, there we go. I love doing things a little bit differently in our Tuesday Growth Insights. Now, if you are popping on, say g'day, everybody. You guys know that I love to feel like I'm in the room with you. We're in the room with each other rather than talking to my computer screen. And if you have not yet given StreamYard permission to see your name, just go to the link in the description where you will actually just find a little link that you can go and give permission for StreamYard to see your name. Otherwise, and I think I might know who this is, you're going to come up like this as Facebook user. So, yes, but we want to see you come up with your beautiful name on there. All right, and I think I know who that is, and I'm going to say hello, Erin, but we'd still love to see who you are. All right, so we have a special guest coming on today who's going to share some information with us. And I would, first of all, I'll bring her on screen. Here we go. Here she is. Look at her looking as gorgeous as ever. I would love to introduce you to the wonderful Natalie Jackson, or as those of us who know and love her, Natty J. How are you, Natty?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. I am fantastic. And please bear with us with everybody. We've been having a few technical issues, which is always fun, isn't it? But we've had a few tech issues today, but we're just going to roll with it and deal with it because that's how we go. Oh, look, we've got a few people watching us. Good morning, Sharon. How are you? Good morning, Dean. Good morning, Parmay. Oh, it's very exciting. All right, so Natty, we're going to talk about today how you have grown your social media reach dramatically over 30 days. But before we do that, I would love for you to tell us a little bit about your business and how it actually came about.
Okay, well, as most people would know, I'm a nurse. I actually managed 55 staff throughout the COVID period, and then got a little bit of burnout and thought that I needed to do something a little bit different, a little bit not so fast-paced and ever-changing. So I decided I wanted to do a business online. With that, I went and actually did a course which was really tech heavy. And I went, I've got no idea what I'm doing here. I'm totally out of my depth. So I looked around and I saw Ali's course, and she spoke in real layman's terms rather than all the techie stuff. So I joined up with Al, and this would be finished my third round with Al, and we've started with one business idea which has it's evolved into lots of different things, but I've ended up going with what my heart and soul really loves, and that is like food, cooking with food. It's the love that you have with sharing food with people. So hence the Foodie Diva, the Empty Nester Foodie Diva was born, our food blog. That has grown quite quickly, and we're just launching our new business, which is Vino Mio, which is a wine and chocolate pairing subscription box. So we have grown in all sorts of different ways and all sorts avenues. It's been a real journey, and Al's been with me the whole way through that Business Academy.
It has been a journey, hasn't it, Natty? And that's exactly it. And what I love is that you came in with one idea, And respectfully, you are what we call a serial repeater of the Soul Business Academy, because you said you've done it. We've actually run the live round 4 times now, and you've done it 3 out of the 4, which is incredible. It's been amazing. And you really have gone through a transformation, not just a journey, Natty, but I would say a transformation too, because you had an idea kind of when you came in, but and then that idea changed, and it changed again, and I think you went back and forth a bit, but then you got to the Foodie Diva, the Empty Nester Foodie Diva, and that was when your passion hit, wasn't it? And that was when everything's evolved from there, very much so.
Correct.
Yeah, it's
very much like sitting with it and sitting with what was really in your heart and in your soul, and that's where the Heart and Soul Academy brought that forward.
Beautiful. Yeah, and it's important too, don't you think, Natty? Particularly with the evolution that you have been through yourself, it's important that we have to love what we do. We have to have a love of what we do, rather than just finding something that's easy to do and just, thinking that, I'm going to go for that. It's like, no, if you don't have a passion for it, it's going to be easy. And that's what I've seen in you since the Foodie Diva started.
Yes, correct. And I think if it's a passion, it's not hard.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I know there's a bit of a delay here, and it's a bit hard sometimes, but that's all right. If you have something else to say, go for it, my darling.
No, keep going.
Okay. It's just one of those tech days. We love tech, don't we? All right. So we'll talk a little bit more about Vino Mio, which, by the way, very much excites me. Wine and chocolate very much excites me, and the Foodie Diva in a sec. But I'd love to know. You've already said, basically what made you want to join the Heart and Soul Business Academy. And how did you find it? You can talk through either round that you've been through, one of the 3. But how did you find it in the way of helping you grow your social media reach?
I think each round was very different. Each round, I think it comes back to where you are in your mindset, as to what you're learning. And I think I've learned different things each time, but it gives you structure. It gives you a way to move forward progressively. And I think the way the lessons are set out, it doesn't overload you straight up. And there's also like the less tech savvy way and the more tech savvy way. So it sort of caters for both. So at the beginning, I was a no tech savvy way. By the end of it, we're starting to get up to the tech savvy way. But yeah, so it's a great way to build your confidence, to build your skills and your social media.
Beautiful, beautiful. And what's some specific things that you have done? And I know that also you have a team member as now. So, how exactly did you grow that social media reach? Because 30 days is quite a short time. And I remember in HSBA you telling us, HSBA is what we call the Heart and Soul Business Academy, telling us how much your reach had grown, and our jaws were on the floor.
Yeah, we reached 127,000 within the 30 days. But that was purely, it wasn't just me. My team member, Michaela, who is my virtual assistant, is absolutely fantastic. We had a strategy in place. We actually would do up a month's worth of content, and it come back to start it with finding your niche, finding the niche out there that you want to explore, and then going through and creating theme days or joining communities, engaging with it, creating, and then checking the stats and seeing what works and what doesn't work, and so then creating more in that region. So it's been very hands-on, very switched on, but what we found is that we had to keep the momentum with the content up. We had to make sure we engaged, but engaged in the right way. There's been a couple of little ups and downs where, I've gone engaged the wrong way, as in liking a whole heap of things in one's post rather than, spreading it out. So there's a little tricks and things that you need to learn along the way. But I think it's with experience and just keeping your eye on the pulse that you actually work out what suits your business, and
Yes.
just bringing out your own personality in that.
Yeah, very, very true. And I think that's important too, as well as loving what you do, important to do. And tell me if you agree with this, Natty. It's great to learn strategies, which is obviously what we teach in the Heart and Soul Business Academy. But it's also important that you have that while you follow those strategies, you also have the freedom to do it your way. Be you.
Yeah, that's really important. I think that was a big lesson I had to learn, is just bringing your authenticity out and just being you as you rather than trying to be anything else, and having some fun with it. I am not
Oh,
going to
I like
have a hot dog ever again, just so.
that.
If
Okay,
anyone's seen my
explain
post on the live fingers,
that. You need to explain that, Natty,
so
because that's
we were
hilarious.
doing, yeah, yeah, we were doing posts on Halloween, and Michaela found this um, one on doing dead fingers and in a hot dog roll. So I took it one step further and I did dead man's fingers. So I got the hot dogs, cooked them, skinned them, shaped them, cut them into like fingers, like, well, sort of there, and then we had the sauce and everything over it. Yeah, never touching a hot dog ever again. The smell of it, nah. And everyone went, gross, it's horrible. But it was exactly the response we wanted. We wanted the gross and horrible.
Yeah, and can I say, when you sent it to me, I was like, that was my immediate response. Ooh, gross, horrible. But it was,
Yeah,
but that's what I love, and this is also what I love about, like you said, you've got two different streams of your business. So you've got Vino Mio, and you might want to help me describe the difference between this. But then you've also got the Empty Nester Foodie Diva. So what's the difference between those two particular arms?
okay, so the foodie diva, she's a bit more, well, she's a diva. She's got a bit more attitude. She's branded as brighter colours. We're just about to launch. This is like a little out, promo. We're just about to launch a spice rub range, which is a little bit tongue in cheek. So we're going to be 4 different spice rubs to put on your meats before you cook them. So she's going to be that little bit out there diva who has the attitude. Vino Mio is more the classy sister, I suppose you'd say, who's a little bit more classy and nowhere near like the other one. And she's more like fun and girls' night out, but classy. So they're 2 totally different brandings, which we've discovered, but they work. We're going to work them in conjunction with each other because the spice rubs will end up going into the Vino Mio packs, so they can have a barbecue pack. So you can have like your chocolate, your wine, your spice rubs, and then you can take that to a party, or you can take it to a barbecue, or you can make it like a girls' night in.
Perfect.
And
I
then we'll
love
do,
that.
yeah, there'll be things like yeah, and we got other things coming, but that's the first part.
I love it. And again, this is an evolution, isn't it? It's a full
Mm.
evolution because we've seen you come from, doing the blog, and which I have to say has got in itself is getting incredible reach as well. Doing the blog, then adding Vino Mio, then, and then trying to figure out how to bring them together. I think that's been the
Yeah,
fun part for you, hasn't it?
it has, and we originally thought we could pull it all in under one brand, but they're 2 different personalities. So it's a bit of a shame to lose the personality of one for the other. So at this stage, I think we're still going to keep them separate because I'm going to treat them like sisters. You got the ballsy one, and then you've got the classy one. So I think that's where we'll go with it.
Love that. I love that. The ballsy one and the classy one. I think I'm a bit between the two. I think that's no, I think that's really special. And I wanted to just talk about you mentioned that, Michaela, your team member. And I want to say, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, but guys, Natty has done all of this, like grown 2 brands, not one, or two brands in one, while working full time as well. Which is just incredible, and hats off to you, Natty, because that's not an easy thing to do. But how would you say that the Heart and Soul Business Academy in itself has helped you to be able to do that?
Well, to start with, I think it's the strategies that we put in place, and it's time management. It's using different tools that you give us that get us organised, whether we like it or not. Some of us don't like it as much, but we go with that. But it's also, I think I got to a point where I could only do so much while I was working full time. And then you guys have your virtual assistants part of your business, for want of a better way, which we delved into, and I actually took on Michaela as part-time to start with, but we quickly realised that I needed her full-time, just so that I could get things happening consistently, because my work is shift work. So I do 12.5-hour shifts, night and day. So to get that consistency in the business was hard at times, because I'd be waking up, or not even, like I'd be awake for 48 hours and then trying to do these things, which doesn't quite work sometimes, because you come out with something a little bit clunky. Whereas Michaela, I can say, okay, we're looking at this, and this, and then she'll just go with it, and she will make sure it's scheduled regularly and on time, and in the time frames that we've worked out. That was the other big thing that we worked out, the time frames that our viewers actually were online, which for us is usually afternoon, so sort of the 3-4-ish o'clock in the afternoon. So that was a thing that we worked out as we went along.
That's really important.
Yes, it is, because it made a big difference when we scheduled our posts.
Absolutely. And that in itself, working out when your target audience is hanging out, that in itself will help grow your social media reach, which in turn helps grow everything else. Your reach, take them down your sales funnel. You guys have all heard me say it before. You want to take them through your sales funnel. Funny, not funnel, not funny. It'll come out in a minute. So I'd love to ask you just about the Heart and Soul Business Academy itself, Natty. What was the best thing about the course itself that you enjoyed?
I think there's a few things. I think because it's structured in a way that it's easy to understand. I think it's also community. I've met some other incredible women or people who are creating businesses and doing incredible things as well. And we're able to support each other through the ups and downs. And sometimes there is some pretty big downs. So, we certainly are there for each other that way. And I think that's the really cool thing, to have that backing. What else? It's just a really good community to be in. And it's very supporting and loving.
It is, and I love it. Obviously I can say, yes, I'm the coach. Yes, I'm the one that runs the course. But what I love is that, even over the weekend, there were some people, and you were one of them, putting in some, some ideas into the community, and you were getting feedback for it and
Mm.
from it for it. And that's what I love, is that there's no, it's all collaboration over competition. We call it the Heart and Soul Business
Correct.
Academy for several reasons, because yes, we want you to run your business with your heart and soul and put your heart and soul into it, but also support each other, and
Mm.
there's no competition. I love it. And you got some great feedback as well, I thought.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's having that backing gives you the confidence to grow. And I see it in other people where they come in and they're very unsure of themselves, but they go on to do great things, and it's awesome to watch. It really is,
It
and
is
it's
awesome
because
to
of
watch.
you.
Oh, stop! No, it's because of us all, actually. And and yes, like I say, yes, like I say to all you girls all the time. Yes, I'm the coach. Yes, I'm the trainer. But it's not just about me, and that's why I want to build this as a community as well. So, what would you say to maybe someone who's actually looking for a way to help their business grow, and they might be considering the Heart and Soul Business Academy? What would you say to them?
Jump right in. Is all I can say, because I don't. You'll get more than the value that you pay for. It is a very good course. It's a very good community, and Ali's there to get you moving when you need that little prompt to get moving. Sometimes we do get stuck or get in a rut, or we just need to be reminded to keep going, or to not focus on the little shiny stars like I was. Um, so, there is so much in there that, and a lot of value that you'll get out um, for not only yourself, but for your business as well.
Yeah, beautiful, Natty,
I
beautiful. So,
would. I just would, really. I wouldn't. Yeah.
and that is one thing that
Sorry.
I've seen about you too, is I love it, is that you do just go and do it. Once you once you've made that decision, right, the foodie diva it is, Vino Mio it is. Now when you made that decision, you just went out there and got shit done, which was great. And it's been, and I'll say it again, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to watch your evolution over the
Oh,
last year and a half, but particularly over the last 6 months. I have watched you develop your brand. I have watched your social media reach grow. I've also watched you grow as a person, and 100% in confidence, 100% in confidence, which is unbelievable. Just one more question, Natty. Do you have a link or something that you'd like to share with people if they're interested in finding out more about Foodie Diva or Vino Mio?
you can get us on. We might pop it in the comments afterwards. We can.
Yes.
There's a Facebook page for the Empty Nester Foodie Diva as well as Vino Mio. The web page for Vino Mio is still being updated, um, and still going. We're just working with the techies on that at the moment, so it's not fully there yet. I'm busy with winemakers at the moment. I actually got to meet two winemakers today to see if I can grab some of their beautiful wine. I actually got the nicest wine the other last week. I was given a bottle of wine from one of the winemakers, said, "Here, try this." We had it last night. Oh my gosh, it was a really good one. It was a GMS Barossa Red.
Oh.
Really yummy. That's probably going to be my downfall, is having this business. But anyway, so, yeah. But and then like the chocolate we're making, it's Belgium chocolate, so it's ethically sourced. So we made sure that it wasn't. We're supporting people in the chocolate industry, so it'll be beautiful too. I haven't quite worked out. We may have a few more chocolates coming through, but I'd have to find the wines to pair it. That would be a pink chocolate and a gold chocolate. But to start with, we'll just have the dark milk and white.
Sounds amazing. And I'm pretty sure this is Erin that's putting this comment up, who is a fellow HSBA member. Natty J says, smashed it over the course, and she's an amazing support. Yes, yes, yes to all of that.
Thank you.
We love you, Natty. Look, thank you so much for coming on today. Guys, if you want to come and have the success that Natty has had and continues to have, and you would like to get more information on joining the Heart and Soul Business Academy yourself, now keep in mind too, we are launching a whole new format. So we have run live rounds up until now, but we are launching a do-it-your-own pace course, and it's officially launching on the 1st of November. But if you would like to get in on our special now, our pre-launch special, pop the word pre-launch in the comments, and this will give you a very significant financial discount if you join now. We are still busy building all the back end, and actually it's interesting, when you join now, you actually get to see us building in the background. So it's kind of, you get to go, oh, what are they doing? It's a bit of extra fun. So pop pre-launch in the comments. We'll send you the details. And yes, we would love to have you come and join our new look Heart and Soul Business Academy. We've got more up-to-date information. It's much easier for you to access, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. And you will actually get to, because all the people who've been in the live rounds are still involved in the community. It's a lifetime community involvement. So they, as people who've already been through the course, some of them several times, will be able to be there and support you as well, which is very exciting, extremely exciting. So thank you so much for coming on today, Natty. I can't say it enough. I'm loving watching your evolution, and I will be 100% buying some, well, probably both Vino Mio and Foodie Diva, because as I said, I'm a bit in between the both. I'm a bit of the tongue in cheek, and I'm a little bit classy. Probably more tongue in cheek than classy, but still.
I think we all are,
all
really.
Right. Is there one thing you would like to leave us with today, Natty?
I think get involved with the Heart and Soul. You won't be sorry. It's absolutely awesome.
Beautiful. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone, today. Again, if you would like to be involved in the Heart and Soul Business Academy at pre-launch prices, pop pre-launch in the comments, and we will be in touch with you with details. We'd love to have you involved. All right, everybody, and we will see you again next Tuesday with another Business Growth Insights. And I can't wait till then. Have a great week, everybody. All right. Bye.
Bye.